Hi everyone, my name is Wayne Liang, the Aragon watch designer, and welcome to our watch presentation. I've been designing a lot of the Caprice collection with many varieties of executions. So we've had originally we've had the first one was the 8040N, and then progressed to the mechanical movement, mechanical skeleton, and then we also had the automatic with the NH35 as well. But this time, so as I have been continuously designing the Caprice collections, and this time I've come up with the NE86, which is a Seiko NE86 to 2-eye automatic chronograph. And let's come in, and I want to show you this beautiful design, and I think it's one of the best yet of the Caprice collection. Let's come in. All right, so let's look over here. For the past couple years, I've been putting a lot of design thought on the Caprice collection and where I should take this collection to, and what's the next level, or what's the next best thing that I could come up with. And this time around, continuously to build the same watch case, a single piece with a fixed bezel, continuously to design and creating more different execution with different movements, caliber. This time around, I really like this. So let me turn this around while we're admiring, the colorways and the design. So I came up with 3 colors, okay, of this collection. This collection is called the Aragon Caprice military automatic chronograph. So you see it's a 2 eyes, 3 and then hour clock position. And why I like this so much and why I chose all these colors is because this navy blue, the military green, and the black. And I tend to keep these colors more subtle, okay? I don't want to go to like some aqua or yellow yet, but I really enjoy it. And then I also choose the material of the leather the leather strap, I should call it, is the surface, okay? This area is the nylon. So it has this water resistancy. And then I add the leather trim detail at this, where the leather strap hole is to prevent, when you use, the strap multiple times, you prevent it from fraying. And also it adds more detail to this leather strap, adding a higher quality and craftsmanship to it. All stitching is done the same color, or vice versa, try to match the color of the strap. The navy blue, if you can take a look closely at the dial, you see the chapter ring has the tachymeter. Okay, just for some of you don't understand or don't know what that is to measure speed of an object or the speed of your traveling. So, and then what I also have done is I use the contrast of the hands. So navy blue with white hands, white index, white imprint, but at the center position where it turns to black, the black hands, which is really nice. The sub eyes or the sub dial is concave in. I've been doing this a lot lately. Okay, so you can see it goes inside. Okay, and then the date window at the 6 o'clock position. Now, if you take a look at the date window, the disc is a metal disc. Okay, so as compared to NH35, 36, and so forth, those are plastic disc imprint. This is a metal disc. Now, why do I like, SII or the Seiko automatic movement so much? This is a premium movement. This one particularly, the NE8 collection, right? The 8 series collection, I should say. The frequency is 28,800. Okay, it's high beat, and also very reliable. And then the center column wheel, okay, what makes it special is once I activate it, okay, so when I stop, it flies back to the center position. Okay, so you can see the chrono minute at the now clock position is chrono 30 minutes, and this is your continuous regular second, hour, minute, and the large chrono second hand. So you can see all that. Sapphire crystal, let me show you this. I brought a device. So this is what we do for testing. So with sapphire crystal, okay, so it will activate it. But if I touch anything else, it will not activate. So this is like a diamond tester pen, just in case you might have seen it or you might not have seen this before. But let's go back. I want to talk about a little bit more about the movement, why it is so important, and why that not many of you have this in your collection. Let's go to this position over here. This is the exhibition case back with the rotor. Okay, it's fully decorated with Côte de Genève. It's really, really nicely done. It's super high end. And this is considered to be a premium movement in the Seiko collection. So Seiko brand uses it. You know, some other sub brands also use this movement. We tend to use this a lot. So for the past 30 years, we've used 2 automatic chronograph, one which is a Valjoux 7750, but recently we've been using a lot more with the SII automatic chronograph. Are they rare? They can be very rare because you don't see them very often. Outside of Seiko Group, probably not a lot of brands are using them, or even if they use them, okay, they're very, very expensive, okay. All right, so we came back here. So since I have the leather strap turn around, I want you to see the backing. The front is nylon, but the back is still using the Italian backing leather strap. You can see all the stitching, which is very, very beautifully done. We have 2 sizes. One size is the 48, which is the one I'm holding, okay? And you can also see the case construction is beautifully done. It's a fixed bezel with 1 step, okay? Oversized lume on the crown, and the crown is approximately 9 to 10 millimeter. Oversized pusher as well, so make sure that it's quite interesting. When you activate the chronograph, when you stop it, I love the feeling. I love the feel of the pusher, the way it feels when it clicks and when it resets. And nothing very importantly about this movement is, has that center clutch, which makes every time when you return, it's very, very smooth. Very, very smooth to activate, start and stop. And then another important feature is when you start it, you don't see the chrono second hand kicks. It just, you activate it, it just start very smooth. That's what the center column wheel does to this chronograph. All right, 48 millimeter. And then we also have the 44 millimeter. I love the way it feels on my wrist. It feels very solid, very well built. And then because this is a nylon leather strap, so you can see most of the weight is on the watch case, all right? Because the entire movement is made out of metal, which makes this, when you hold this watch, all right, when you get this watch at home, you can feel the quality, you can feel, you know, the substantial weight on the watch case, which makes it really, really good. Sapphire crystal, I know I repeat that, with AR reflective coating. So the window opening, I also want to mention, is quite large. For the 44, I believe is somewhere like around 36, 37. And then for the 48 millimeter, I think it's somewhere like 40, 41 millimeter. I can wear both, but I really like the smaller one this time for myself. And these are also limited edition. Let me see if I can find that limited edition on the case back. My eyes are not very, very good, okay? It's right here. Now, another interesting thing is, if I'm reading this, this is 0 to 66, okay? Each one, each size, and each color were produced in 66 pieces only. Limited edition to 66 pieces. All right, so these are quite rare. Once it's gone, okay? And especially with the intro price, you know, during the holiday, look at this. With the intro price, we tend to go crazy, okay? And it's unheard of. If you go to the internet, just type Seiko automatic chronograph. See how much they cost, all right? Go see how much they cost. And then when we do our intro price, it's a bargain. So the best time, if you can, as soon as we introduce this collection, go for it. Look at the clarity of the watch, okay? It's absolutely stunning. So I talk about the case size, I talk about the window size, and also the thickness of the watch is approximately 16.5 millimeter in total thickness. And if you can look at it from the profile, we thin out the watch as much as we can. The reason why it's 60 millimeter or somewhat is because the thickness of the movement is quite large, quite thick. And don't forget, it's a lot of little components in this automatic movement. Screw down crown, 200 meters water resistance, and only 3 colors. There's not a bad color. I know I say that a lot. Maybe it's because I design all these watches. You know how it is, you love everything you do, right? And I'm sure the same with other, watch companies and watch designers. When you ask them, like, which is your favorite color? It's really, really difficult because I have to tell you, they're so beautiful. Like the right navy blue, the right military green, and the right black. Some guys, a lot of you will only wear, like me, I always wear black watches, black dial watches, black stainless steel, all that. This military green is so special. This navy blue, I hate to do this to you, but each one of them are so beautiful. I mean, if you can, possibly you can, because the price that we introduce is basically you can buy all 3 for a price of 1, with other brands. I think last time I did a little research on Amazon. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but this is, our channel. I think I saw with similar equivalent movement to this is somewhere like $1,500 retail. When you see us debut this watch, you will see like, wow, really? I don't believe it. And because Aragon tend to be great value with the prices, great value, great quality with our watches. And that's our philosophy, and we'll continue with the same. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a beautiful watch. If I haven't mentioned this, I want to say it again. It's 200 meters water resistance and it's screw down crown. Oh, maybe I should demonstrate to you very quickly. I'm gonna pick up the small one. All right, so I want you to look at the date window. It's at the 6 o'clock position. So what I did is, so let me show you something. It's really interesting. You activate a chronograph. Oh, hold on. All right, you activate a chronograph. So when you move, the chrono minute also move. Okay, I just want you to know that. When you activate the chronograph, you pull out to that time adjustment position, you will also adjust the chronosecond end. But when you put it back, okay, when you push it back, right, stop, reset, everything goes back to the center. So cool. And then I want to demonstrate to you the date window, if you can see it in the camera. Look, first click counterclockwise is to adjust the date window, okay? And then push in and then lock the crown. Make sure you lock the crown. I love the oversized crown. I love the oversized lume dot. And I've been doing this design for the lume dot a lot lately. I tend to like it. It's because it glows extra bright in the dark once you charge the crown. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoy doing this presentation. And please, if you can, share the videos, share this with your friends so more people know and learn about the Aragon brand. As I mentioned many times, we're a small watch company, but even though we're a small company, we have a lot of quality designs. Our prices are incredible. We use the best materials and the best value. Okay, stay tuned for another 5 to 10 seconds because we're gonna give you some lume shots so you can see how our watches look like in the dark. All right, see you next time.